Hello, my name is Alejandro Duran. I'm here with Jude Stamper. We were recently prompted by this MindStudio hackathon, thank you MindStudio for helping make this happen, to use their product, this AI agent building product, to create a force multiplier in a business role. Well, we took that very literally. We believe that the greatest force multiplier, especially for businesses at scale, is the supervisor. Businesses always want to scale. It's a matter of competition. It increases productivity. Unfortunately, there's also a scale that reaches a point where there's a bottleneck, and that is shirking. Shirking is a very common self-interested behavior that results in people not exercising their full input despite you paying the same wage as everyone else. It's easy to disguise yourself under the work of your teammates. So although scale does increase productivity, shirking opposes that. That's why we have supervisors. But unfortunately, also at scale, you tend to have to supervise the supervisors. This is a human predicament. So with MindStudio, we've sought to find a solution called not Big Brother, but Big Sis. We're going to be evaluating two types of employees, one that is on time or ahead of schedule and one that is a slacker. Here we have a visual to display what Big Sis will be observing. Each employee naturally has a workflow. This workflow consists of tasks. These tasks need to be done in a time frame. This is the time frame that is also fixed to their wage. So whether they fall behind or ahead will directly impact whether or not you as the business owner are getting the most bang for your buck or the worst bang for your buck. Big Sis will gather this information, evaluate it, and report it. Big Sis is looking for their productivity and especially outlier behavior. This goes both ways. For high performers, we want to see the strategies and behaviors that lead to greater output. And for the low performers, the behavior that is honestly dragging down the company. Big Sis specializes in formatting this data into comprehensive action cards for your supervisor. These action cards will give you a concise report of how this employee is doing and recommend an action that should be taken. For example, if we can zoom in on John here. John is high risk. If we were to go back to over here, he'd probably be behind schedule, which in turn would calculate an example, a negative $300 loss. So what we recommend is interview. Through this, you would be able to schedule one and act on that immediately. Now for Jane, she's low risk, she's ahead of schedule, she's getting you more bang than your buck, plus $300 according to what's been evaluated from her workflow and schedule. So her recommended is none. This could also mean that you could invite her to train John. You know, there's some flexibility here. We're not here to replace the entire process, just to scale it. So that would be Big Sis. Scale your scale. Thank you.